So yes, I think everyone has this conversation, or they have a memorable time, like how they got into plumbing, and it always sticks with them. Whether it's somebody they're meeting someone in the trade and actually having an experience hands-on, like I went to work with my uncle, and that's the reason why I'm a plumber. And that experience for me will always stay with me because it gave me that level of like, I'm going to be interested in this thing now. Maybe because of the money, or maybe because of what you didn't know about it, but you now know. And I think that is very powerful in a whole, because anytime you think about that story, it brings back memories for yourself, and it brings back a time when you spark and you say to yourself, wow, before all this, I didn't know this, but now I do, and it's like a world within a world, because it's like every job or trade has their own bubble and like set of people or clique or environment, and once you're into that environment, you're like, wow, everybody doesn't even know about all this stuff what goes on.
No, don't have a clue.
Yeah.
Well, it was very good for me because at the time I think I was earning £6.50 an hour. Mm-hmm. I mean, 19 years ago.
Yeah.
And you calculate 6 is £36, and you're working that for the whole day, £36, and I can do something in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's magnify it. Say even 20 minutes and get £120.
Yeah.
I have to be in that trade.
It's a no-brainer.
You don't even need a brain to work that one out.
Yeah.
And that's how I got into it. And the nearest place I could get into plumbing at the time was Southampton. Mm-hmm. And I used to drive from Luton to Southampton to be trained. Mm. And when the drive got too much, I had to get a tent. Yeah. Because the hotel money at the time was like £120 a night and all of that. And I was like, what? I'm not trying to buy the hotel, Mm. And so I had to get a tent. And during the time, I had to be sleeping in the fields by my car with the cow and goats and all of that, and the smell and all of that. And I'm just like, are you sure you really want to do this? And I say, yeah. Because driving from Luton to Southampton, you definitely want to do the course. Yeah, yeah. And I made sure I passed.
I think when you go through a little bit of hardship, or you go through a time where you have to dig deep as a person, it's very sentimental to yourself. Like, you'll always remember that. Like, I remember the times of me having to get on the bus or waiting at bus stops for my plumber to pick me up when I was an apprentice. So, getting to the bus stop at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, those things were paramount. And I understand how much those things made my character today, to who you are. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a testimony to like what type of person you are and how resilient you're going to be facing this challenge, whatever it might be, because plumbing is a physical challenge, no matter what anybody else says, and a mental one as well. But it's also, I think, when you put yourself through stuff like, at times I think we're going to jump on a conversation when we're going to talk about jobs and stuff, what you've done and stuff like that, because those jobs in those particular points, sometimes they make and they break you. Do you get that?
Yes, but I do not want to be suffocated or admit defeat.
Yes, yes.